Friends, how is everyone today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sherry. So glad you're here. Yes, it's the middle of December when I'm doing this video, so panic has not struck yet. I'm trying to stay stress-free this December, and if that's possible in December. So got all my Christmas shopping done, and everything's not wrapped, but I don't have a lot to wrap. So, and I've been doing some wrapping videos on this channel, gift wrapping, so if you like that type of thing, you can check those out. So what did I bring home from Dollar Tree this week? I don't think I brought home anything exciting, but I'm going to show you that first bag, I restocked my tissues, so I get to always get whatever they have, whether it's the Everyday or the Scotties. So I think as far as texture and quality, they're both the same. I think that the Everyday brand actually has more in it. I believe, if I remember right, it has 175 tissues, and the Scotties has 120. So if I see, I don't know why it is that they have one or the other. I don't think I ever see both there, but if I do, I've been picking up the other one every day because, facts are facts. It has a little bit more, and my nose doesn't mind it, I know my older son is like, I need the lotion in my tissues. Well, I'm like, well, I have allergies pretty much all year round, and my nose doesn't mind those tissues. They're just fine. They're acceptable, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to save some money, right? So, you know how it is. Anyway, next bag. I've been trying to, let's see, I got some cereal. I wanted to try this GF brand's Frosted Flakes. I want to see how they are. I don't know if they're going to pass my test, but we shall see. So I got those, and that's a little snack for me. If I want a little sweet snack, that's a little sweet snack for me. Plus I'm using milk on it, so I figure I'm getting some dairy, vitamin D and all that, and that is in milk. And so I got that, and me and my husband have discovered that, now since it's just me and him at home, happily empty nested, so we have been buying smaller mayonnaises because we don't use a lot of mayonnaise. And so if you buy the regular, size jar, which is a pretty good size jar, it takes us forever to use it, and it ends up expiring. And, well, you might not have to throw it out right away on the expiration date or anything like that. We don't do that, but I know if my sons come over, they're real picky about the expiration dates on things. If your kids are like that, let me know in the comments. Like, it seems like the younger generation is like, oh my goodness, throw it out. It's past the expiration date. We're not that picky, but we do, we do pay attention to whether it's good or bad, type thing. So, yeah, I saw this little tiny jar of mayonnaise at Dollar Tree, and I was like, that's perfect for us. Maybe we'll actually use it up before the expiration date. Oh, let me get my glasses. I thought they were on my head. Let me see what the expiration date is on here. Best if used by February 11, 2026. I don't know. That's kind of close. 2 months we have to use it up, right? December to January. Yep. So we'll see if we use this up in 2 months. But if not, I've only, I'm sure we'll use part of it. If we don't use all of it, at least we won't have. And maybe by the time it actually does go bad, it's so funny. My kids, but my boys. But, yeah, maybe by the time it actually does go bad, we'll use it up, because my sons are really picky on the mayo, I guess because it involves milk and eggs and all that. But they'll come in and they'll look at the color and they'll smell it. It's adorable. So, we laugh at them. Anyway, I'm getting ready to paint my playroom that I have just set up for my granddaughter. And I've got everything in there. I'm going to show you soon, do a little tour of it. And I want to show it to you soon because she's got her little Christmas tree in there right now. And you know, I'm getting ready to have a second granddaughter in April, so I just can picture her when once she starts crawling around in there. So yeah, it's got it all set up, but I just have to pull everything away from the walls and paint. I think all it needs is one coat of paint, patch in a few holes, paint. I think I can get it done. I could probably, if I really want to, I could probably get it done in one day, because I have done it before. Painted a whole room in one day, you know, many times. Just a regular size bedroom, you know, whatever they are. 12 by 12, 12 by 13, whatever a regular size bedroom is. But yeah, I got paint, I got all the things, except the only thing I didn't get was a drop cloth. So they do have these drop cloths, and I bought them before. They're fine, because you just, you know, use them, and then when you're done, you throw them away. Especially, I mean, if you didn't get paint on them, you could keep them. But if you did get paint on them, you know, $1.25, $1.50, whatever it was. I don't think I have my receipt here today, but I usually have it with me. But I've been trying to, or this week I've been trying to process my receipts. I kind of have a little process I go through. I scan them into the Fetch app to get money back, and then I, if it's something that I have bought for my business, my junk journal business, I will, you know, add it to my spreadsheet, all that jazz. So yeah, these aren't business related, so but I might have had business related things on that receipt. Anyway, long story to let you know, I got some drop cloths, or one package. I mean, there's a lot in here. This could probably be, because all I do is, it says 9 by 12 feet, but what I do is spread it out, you know, next to the wall, and then I move it around as I go around. I don't know if that's what y'all do. I'm not a professional painter. I don't put it all over everything. I just spread it around. Like, say it's, get it about like 4 feet wide, and then have my 4 feet section all along one wall, paint that wall, and then move it around to the next wall. I don't know. I figure that's what everybody does. I don't know. And then I saw these little socks. So my 5-year-old granddaughter, she doesn't like to wear shoes and socks. So I bought her shoes. It was the cutest little socks one time, set of socks. And I'm sure they didn't really even get worn, because I just was like hoping she would wear them, but I don't think she ever did. I don't know. Maybe they'll give them back to me and my other or maybe they already did, because they give me their clothes for my other granddaughter. I'm storing them for my second granddaughter that's on the way. But she does go to school now, so she does have to wear shoes and socks to school. Hello. And so I got her these strawberry shortcake little socks. Couldn't help myself. There were some there at Dollar Tree. So cute. I mean, who doesn't love strawberry shortcake? And I figure her favorite color is pink, so there you go. I mean, that's what the other little set of socks I got her. They were pink, and they were strawberry shortcake, but they had strawberries and other little things on them that were so cute. But anyway, I'm trying again with one pair this time. I'm not going to buy a whole set, and see if she wears those, because I'm kind of a sock person, and I love like cozy socks and socks to wear to work, and I'm always buying socks for stocking stuffers. I did not buy too many this year, because I bought so many in the past couple years. I figured I'd give everybody a break on the socks. But alright, what else? Tissues, we covered those. Last bag here. So like I said, nothing too exciting this week, except I restocked my little cookies for my granddaughter. I needed some cookies for her cookie jar that I keep in my pantry for her for when she comes over. So I like to get these. I think they're like just a really good cookie that she and everybody likes. Like if my boys are here, they'll get them into them too. So yeah, these are the you know, everybody loves these, right? If you like chocolate fudge, I mean, they're just good. That's all there is to it. Fudge striped shortbread. I mean, and there's not, well, if you've had them, and you probably have, you know they're good, right? Okay, and I was thinking, I noticed these in the store too, in Dollar Tree when I was there, and I was like, I wonder if she's ever had a moon pie, because it's my job as a grandma, or Mimi as I am known, to make sure she has the opportunity to try all the good things, right? So like, I know my son gives, and my daughter-in-law gives her pancakes. They don't usually sit her down and put syrup on it and cut it up and have her eat pancakes with syrup on it. So I was like, she was at my house, and I'm like, we're gonna have pancakes today, because I don't know if she's a picky eater. I haven't really figured that out yet, but she doesn't like everything yet. I think it's just 5-year-olds, type of thing. I mean, some 5-year-olds are probably sure like everything, but she's a little. I guess she's a little picky. I'll admit that. But texture, I don't know. She doesn't like to try new things. My daughter-in-law does try to get her to try new things. But anyway, she was here, and I was like, we're gonna have pancakes. I try to have something halfway healthy for her to eat here, like as a food, not just a snack. And it's hard because she doesn't seem to like a lot of stuff. Like, she likes hot dogs and corn dogs and just kind of like not the greatest healthy of stuff. And I thought, I know pancakes aren't like healthy stuff, but I thought at least it's not junk food, right? So, sometimes I know when my kids were growing up, was it the doctor? I was like, all he wants, something like I told the doctor, all they want to eat is cheese or whatever it was. I don't remember. And it's like, as long as they're eating and growing and healthy, just let them eat what they want to eat. And I'm like, okay. So I figure pancakes is better than, candy. So I sat her down, and I was like, we're going to have pancakes today. And I sat her down at our dining room table, and I was eating pancakes with her, so that helped. So we sat down and we had pancakes. And I think I even put butter on them and syrup, and I cut hers up, and she liked it. She liked it a lot. Of course she liked it. I mean, who doesn't like pancakes with syrup on them, right? And she ate it. So, yeah. Mimi's got it, Mimi's got it going on. So anyway, I want to make sure that she's tried. I had her try Nico's. I was the one that introduced her to Nico's Anicio, the candy. And Mimi's got to make sure she knows what a moon pie is, so, and has tried one, so, and she's going to like it. She likes any of that kind of stuff. Okay, so what else? Speaking of syrup, I got a bottle of syrup there. I saw this one. I kept looking at the syrup there, and they had the one with butter, and it didn't look so, I don't know. It looked thin. I don't know. It's probably fine, and it's probably good. And I know it's not like, the highest quality maple syrup type thing, but I've always just bought the original maple syrup at Walmart, and I was like, my Dollar Tree so much I wanted to try theirs, but I didn't see this one. They only had the butter. For weeks and weeks, they only had the butter. Finally, I saw this one, and you see how dark it is? It's like the butter is so, even down in here, the buttery one is so, like, up here where you can see through it, that's what the buttery one is all the way through, and I was like, that just looks too thin. I don't know. Something doesn't look right about that one. So I got the original. I'm going to try it. I'm sure it's probably going to be good. Syrup is good. So, yeah. I got that to have, because we're just about out of our current syrup bottle. Oh, here's my receipt. Let's see. What did we want to look at? Let's see if anything's on here that I need to tell you about. Everything was $1.25 on this receipt. Here's something that was $1.50. What does that say? I don't know what that says. East Circuit something or other, $1.50. I don't know what that was. Maybe it was the drop cloth. I can't tell. Sometimes, you can't tell what their words are saying. Anyway, and I got some more batteries. I used up all of my. So if you think these are cheap batteries, they are, of course. They're $1 for these whatever kind of battery. Oh, that's what was $1.50. This was $1.50. The batteries. It wasn't the drop cloth. I just saw E-Circuit on here. That's what it says right there, right here. Anyway, I used up all my AA batteries. Yes, they're cheap batteries, but what I used them up in is my Christmas decor that lights up that needs a battery. So I figure, why put a Duracell, a very expensive battery, in there when you're only using it for a month, right? And I don't plan on throwing the batteries away, but you're supposed, when I put my Christmas decor away, yeah, I should, and I plan on taking the batteries out. So you really should do that so it doesn't corrode during the year and you take it out and your whatever's all corroded and messed up. So that's one reason I'm using these in my Christmas decor. I figure I'm going to be taking them out in a month anyway, you know, total time when they're up, you know, maybe 6 weeks, whatever it is. And so I figure those are fine. Save some money. If I do end up throwing them away, I'm going to probably save them and see if they work next year. If they don't and I have to throw them away, there you go, I've saved some money. Okay, and so I was trying to mention, I think I actually got it out, that I'm trying to bring home some healthy snacks. I already ate one bag, and it was a blue bag of dried fruit. It had mango and pineapple, and I don't think it had any nuts in there. I don't know, whatever it had in there. That one I already ate because I was hungry. That day I was hungry and I needed a little snack. And then I took a couple, 2 or 3 days to finish off a little bag like this of snack. But I got 2 more and these are $1.25. So this is Imperial Nuts Power Blend. It has, there was a couple more of nuts. There's lots of peanuts, but I wanted the healthiest of the bunch. So, like I said, I already polished off a dried fruit. This one has, I'm trying to read, this print is in very bold. Peanuts, almonds, pistachios, hazelnuts, and walnuts. So the best ones in here are walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and walnuts. Hazelnuts, little iffy. Peanuts, a little iffy. There's no peanuts in here, so that's one reason I like this one. But the rest of the nuts that I just mentioned are very healthy for you. So here's what it looks like. In the little nut section, they have nuts and dried fruits and things. That's where this was. And then they had yogurt covered raisins, but I got yogurt covered cranberries. I thought that was different. And cranberries are very healthy for you. Yogurt is healthy for you, so I figured. And I won't eat these all at one time. There's not that many in there. Let's see. The one I just mentioned with the nuts is 2.25 ounces. Does this say 1 serving or serving size 1 packet? But I wouldn't eat it all at one time. There's 400 calories in the nuts. I probably would eat that in 2 servings. I wouldn't. I don't know, nuts really fill me up, so. And I'll try to get cranberries. This says, so see, this is more than 1 serving. And this is 2.75. That's weird. But this is 2.25. 1 serving, 2.75, you know, a little bit more. But it is, it says serving size about 10 pieces. And I'm not going to open it right now because I don't want to eat it right now, but I'm going to guess there's at least 30 pieces in there, so that's 3 servings. So 10 pieces is 150 calories. That's not bad for a little snack. You know, if you eat the whole bag, you're going to do a little damage. It's going to have to be a meal, as far as I'm concerned. 390 calories. So, yeah, if you want to eat this for a meal, that would be okay. I approve. Otherwise, it's too much. Too many calories for a snack. If you eat 390 calories per snack. Unless you haven't eaten anything else, then it's a meal. Alright, so that's everything I think I've shown you. I have a little thrift haul to show you. I'll show you that in a separate video. It'll probably be really quick because it's not very much, but I'll show you that in a separate video. I hope you're having a good day. This might be an extra video this week because I'm trying to get caught up with my videos, but stay tuned. Check out my junk journal channel if you want to see some Christmas junk journaling. I'm going to start. I have been crafting, Christmas crafting on my junk journal channel, but I would like to do my own personal journaling too, my Christmas journaling, starting now since I just finished a journal, and I would like to make a couple more journals too, Christmas journals. So if you like that kind of thing, check out my other channel. It's linked below, And don't forget to subscribe on this one so you're notified, hit the bell and all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.